you. What does it feel like to have this fan base just embrace you in this moment?
Yeah, look, I mean, this is not about myself. First of all, I want to, obviously, my thoughts and prayers have been with Bo since Saturday night. I mean, it's crushing because he's one of my best friends. And Sam and I were talking about this. Like, Sam and I probably spend more time with him than his wife does right now. And that's just the nature of the business that we're in. You know, when training camp starts, like, that's just how it is. Like, I see Bo more than I see my kids, you know. So it's just one of those things. You spend so much time with someone, you see how hard they work, how good of a teammate they are, and then that happens, and you feel crushed, you know, for him and everything. So, yeah, obviously my prayers and stuff have been with him. So.
In 2019, you were drafted by the Patriots. Now you have a chance to beat them to go to the Super Bowl. Have you had a moment to process all of that?
Yeah, look, I think look, at the end of the day, obviously I'm very appreciative of New England for giving me a shot in this league, drafting me. You know, obviously, you know, Bill's not there anymore, but I know there's still front office guys there that were there when I was there. Nick Caserio is down in Houston now, the GM. You know, he was a big part of that too. Josh McDaniels, who obviously was my play caller. I mean, I've only had 2 play callers in my life, Sean and Josh. So super appreciative of them for sure. But really just fired up for the opportunity for these guys in this locker room. And, you know, we're looking forward to Sunday and getting out there and, you know, seeing what we got.
As a 7-year veteran for the last 3 years here, how ready do you feel for this moment?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think every week I've always, going back to when I was backing up Russ, I've prepared the same every single week like I am the starter. Just hasn't obviously been that way, minus 2 weeks. So my preparation hasn't changed one bit. And, yeah, that's just kind of how I view it.
Jarrett, can you take us through the after the game when you found out? Did you know on the field that he was hurting, and then after, and then switching to realizing that you're going to be the starting quarterback for the AFC Championship game?
Yeah, I think whenever we had that last drive of the game, you know, he comes off the sideline, and you could tell he was in some sort of pain, but I mean, we didn't really know, and obviously we're all excited, you know, that we're going to the AFC Championship, and whenever we get back in the locker room, you know, we didn't really find out until, you know, the x-rays came back, because Sam and I were both in there with him whenever the doctors were looking at him, and they go do the x-rays, and I went, took a shower, came back and got dressed and went back in the training room, and that's when I found out. And again, just devastating for him, obviously, and like I said earlier, my heart goes out to him and, you know, everything that he means to this team, because obviously we wouldn't be in this position without Bo. And yeah, I just want to go. I know all of us on offense, and I know the whole team, we want to go out there and make them proud, you know, this Sunday.
Jarrett, what's the biggest challenge in getting to speed in just the 1 week of prep that you have?
Yeah, look, I think, I mean, reps are obviously everything, but, I mean, we practice full speed here. That's one thing that I love about Sean, and, you know, I was fortunate whenever I played in New England for Bill, it was the same way. Like, you try to make practice as hard as possible. That way Sunday it's not a shock. So that's how we practice here, and that's how we'll always practice here.
What is the sweet spot between playing free and doing too much?
Yeah, look, I think what I always go back to in any game, regular season, preseason, AFC Championship, it's still the same game. So obviously there's implications and, you know, winner advances, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's still football, and that's how I view it. So I'm not treating it any differently. I'm not treating my preparation any differently. I'm just going to go out there and play and be myself. I think that's the biggest thing is, you know, I'm not going to try to be somebody that I'm not. And I know how I can play, and I know the kind of guys I got around me and the kind of team that we have. So we all just have to play within ourselves.
Jarrett, I know this isn't how you want to get this opportunity, but you said you believe you can be a starting quarterback in this league. What does it mean to you to have this opportunity and get a chance to go out there and play at such a high stake? Yeah, no, I think really every quarterback probably feels the same way in the league, and I don't obviously want to talk for everybody, but we're all very competitive, and that's how it's always been. And you know, obviously, any chance you get to step out on the field, you want to do your best.
and do your best for your teammates and your coaches and everything. So that's really what I'm focused on, is what is my job throughout the week, throughout each day, and then obviously on Sunday, what am I asked to do on each and every play, and try to put us in the best position to win.
Jarrett, you're a self-proclaimed vibes guy. So in this role, can you influence the vibes more, or does someone else have to help pick you up there?
No, I feel like I'm still a vibe guy. I think somebody was just in. I think it was Palmer over here. He's looking down at his phone, but he was asking me what my turtle box was, and it's Mr. Turtle. So I like to keep the vibes high in the locker room, and hopefully bring that to the huddle on Sunday. But yeah, I mean we're playing in the AFC Championship. We're one of the last 4 teams playing. Like, what's not fun about this? So we're gonna go out there and give it the best we got, and hopefully come out victorious.
Jarrett, Mike Rabel made it pretty clear that this offseason we were trying to get you back. What was just your decision making as far as re-signing in Denver, knowing that you were going to be behind Bo and everything?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's always opportunities out there and stuff, but I think at the end of the day there was a combination of things that went into my decision to come back here, and I believe in Sean and Davis and Joe and in our room, and being behind Bo and helping him grow, and I take a lot of pride in that, and I felt like over the last 2 years that I was here that I got a lot better, and I think the way Davis has coached us over these last 3 years now has really helped all of us improve, and that was just one thing I wanted to come back and be a part of, and I felt like being here the last 2 years and coming in with Sean and signing and everything, it's pretty evident that he's got the train rolling in the right direction, and I don't think anybody can argue that, and I wanted to be a part of it. So.
Jarrett, have you
Jarrett.
really been out in public this week? Have you heard any support from fans or anything like that?
I have not. I think I went to Target with my kids earlier this week. It's been about it. So
No one noticed you?
No, incognito. Nobody notices.
Jarrett, have you thought at all about, and it's tough because it's been such a whirlwind, but how this could possibly change your life?
I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm not focused on anything but Sunday. What is my job on each and every play? What is my job? How can I help my teammates succeed on Sunday? I do not care about anything outside of the next 5 days and what my job is. So that's the only thing I'm focused on.
If you look back at the history, a guy like Nick Foles, quarterback wins the Super Bowl, Hostetler before that, do you a lot of backup quarterbacks have had success in the playoffs.
Yeah, obviously what those guys, have done and accomplished is incredible. But I'm not going to get, too far ahead of myself or anything like that. Like I said, I just focus on the day-to-day right now and, being prepared for Sunday and trying to go out there and win a ball game.
Zach, and then Luca. Have you noticed the thousands of people that have changed their profile picture to you?
So I'm actually not on social media at the moment, but I have had multiple people send me the LeBron meme with the headphones and the sunglasses. So I guess that's pretty funny. But it's great. I mean, Broncos country, in my opinion, arguably the best fan base in sports. So, really excited to get out there in front of them, and it's been a long time since this game's been played here. So I know they'll be rocking on Sunday.
Last one, Luca.
After Bo won the job last year, you told everyone here that you viewed yourself as a starting quarterback in this league. From that point, how do you feel like you've developed as a player? Have you kept that same just mentality day by day, every single day since?
Absolutely. I think the biggest thing in this business is if you get complacent with your job, their job upstairs is to find someone that's better than you. So you always have that chip on your shoulder to keep working, no matter the circumstance, and that hasn't changed for me. So every day I wake up and thank God that I'm able to be a quarterback in the NFL and just go to work every day with a great group of guys and coaches and support staff and everybody that's involved. And we're just all really fortunate to be here, playing in this game this late in the season. So, that mentality's never changed.